Hey, good day, guys. This is Jim Palmer again, and I'm bringing you the start of the next series on the Goldwing 1100. It's been a while since I've posted anything, um, and main reason is because the riding season came around out here, and there's been a lot of fun just taking the bikes out and doing. Well, we did 3 weeks ago. I did about 1,500 miles over a week on the Goldwing, the 1200 in Eastern Washington, and that was a real hoot. I got about 14 hours of video. I put some of it together for home use. I want to maybe put together some ride videos, just kind of show you some of the great rides that are out there. The bike ran great. I got a lot of stories to say about that, but that's not what today's about. And then the 450, she got out a couple different vintage rides. The big one was the Vashon Pre 75 ride. That's something I try to do every year. The vintage motorcycle enthusiasts here in the Seattle area, Seattle Tacoma. I think they go down into Portland too. The club's been around for a long time, and there's a lot of people, a lot of British bikes, German bikes, some Italian stuff, even a few old Harleys come. It's a lot of fun. Got some good friends there. So for today, the job is going to be get into the engine a little bit. I'm looking at bringing out. I bought an engine from one of the guys on Naked Gold Wings. He's a friend of mine, and he told me I should go in and look at the water pump. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to go over the water pump, make sure everything's sealed properly. The crush washers are good. Everything's properly torqued together. And then I have a Rick stator to put in it. Kind of learned my lesson on this bike, the 1200. I had to, after I came back from Oregon last year, stator went out on it, and I had to pull the engine out and blah, 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 blah. And everybody's telling me Rick makes good stators, so got a chance to buy one off another forum. I think it was the goldwingfacts.com. There's a guy on there. Had one left over, bike was gone. Let me have it cheap, so I'm going to put it in this 1100 engine. Not that I need it, but hey, it's easy right now. So I'm going to do those two things. I'm going to put the bike, I'll pull the engine out of it's just sitting on the jack, the motorcycle jack right now. I got a maintenance stand that I'm going to put it on. It's got the old engine on it, what's left of it, and I'm just going to move that to the side for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that engine, but it needs a total rebuild. I got most of the parts for that, but that's another time. So anyway, so we're going to get back into the 1100 today. I hope you guys will get something out of this video. I mean, I know what I'm getting. I'm getting out a really nice motorcycle, so I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, here is the old engine out of the bike. I'm going to show you my lifting setup. So I have some light chain here. We'll lift it with this. Get it off this stand. I built this stand when I rebuilt the 450 engine. It's just built on a Harbor Freight furniture mover. Anyway, it's being stripped down like that. It's probably not that heavy, but I'm an old man. I'm not going to hurt myself trying to lift it. So here's the replacement engine. So this I bought from one of the guys on the Naked Gold Wings. As you can see, the polished aluminum needs a little work. He painted it. I believe this is a duplicolor aluminum paint color. The fuel pump's going to need to be painted still. So he was really adamant about me clear coating it with Max 2K. So I got a can of it on the way. It should be here tomorrow. I should have the engine taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the engine rack now and then let you guys follow along with it. Okay, so we're getting ready to go ahead and pop this baby off. So that's a Harbor Freight 1/4 ton or 500-pound chain hoist. Just got it hung from a rafter. Should be good for this engine lift. I wouldn't pull an engine out of an old Dodge out of like this, but okay, there it is. It's hanging free. We're going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Put that down there. I'll hold it for now. Okay, we're ready to lift. It's going to swing a little bit when I start getting the weight off the jack. We'll see what happens here. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and just place this on here just to show you the top of this platform. I actually built this for a different engine altogether, but I found by moving this around up here, this platform, that can be one set of mounts, and then a different set of mounts here, but I have no idea how many engines can be adapted to this, but there's a lot of things that you can do with it. So let's go ahead and get this under the engine, show you how this engages. Okay, so that took both hands, but the all the bolts are into the stand. Now I just need to get this guy off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the clutch cover off. That's the first step here, the way I understand it. So it's 10mm bolts, that roll bolts. Looks like there's a couple of nuts on here down in this area. Okay, the next item is to take out the clutch. So the clutch packs and then the disc comes out. So here's the clutch push rod. And then these 6 bolts. Okay, so we have the little backing plate for the clutch out now. Then we have the, just so you know, there's 6 bolts here, 2 of them are longer. So we'll measure these for length. Make sure we get that correct. Now let's see if we can get this guy out without causing too much trouble. Oh, that pin's, so the nut's got to come out. 26mm, there's a lock nut in there, locking device. So it looks like I need to flatten out one of those clips and then get that guy off. It's a job for impact hammer. Okay, we're going to see how well this works. So this is a piece of 1 3/4. I machined the inside, bored out the inside to 20, not quite enough, and then came back and machined these little tabs to. It was made to fit on the swing arm bolts, but it seems it's the same size as that. So I got a big old 38 millimeter here to fit on the outside. We're going to see how this works. I don't think it's... Oh, great. Just found out that that's a 3/4 inch socket. Alright, plug your ears. Well, that did it. Looks like it came off okay. Okay, there's the lock washer. Here's a plain flat hardened steel washer. Okay, now the trick is to get this off. Can I get it off? It seems like it's coming off. Almost all came off. I guess I could just brought the whole inner out. So there's another slide washer that goes on the back. Okay, there's that. We'll be looking at this in a minute. Alright, the next step will be to pop off the alternator cover. There's lots of bolts here. Okay, so that should get that off. Okay, so it appears this thing was put on with some seal, RTV kind of stuff. So I'm going to get in behind here. Why do people do this? Okay, she just broke loose there. There's water in this damn thing. You gotta be shitting me. Well, now that is a problem. That might be why. He told me there was something wrong with the Okay, we might not be as far ahead as we thought. Well, that doesn't look good. Got some flushing to do here. Okay, we're going to start by taking off the water pump cover here. I know you guys are going to not like this, but I've been doing this since I was a teenager, so here we go. This is put on with some definitely some gasket compound. The gasket's split and it's going to be a mess to clean up. And he warned me that he did this. Okay, there's that nice new water pump. I was promised that. Ugh, look at that. RTV. Okay, next one is to come off. Okay. So this doesn't look too bad. These two O-rings are in the other housing. This looks okay, that looks okay, that looks okay. The problem is in here's the guess we need to take those off and see what we come up with here. Okay, so what I've read is you can get water into the crank through this. Let me see here. Come on, get on there. It's too wide. It's the wrong size. 12 millimeter. No, it's a 10. Jam. I hope you'll be okay with a little bit of a whack here. It did appear to move. Now that looks a little bit odd. That one looks okay. That looks okay too. I mean, those are not hardened at all.